also kind of like a sun catcher because when the sun reflects on the CDs, it makes it like all rainbow. I saw these on TikTok and Pinterest, I think. And yeah, this is what it looks like. I think it's really sweet, but this is what it looks like. I think it's so cute. They're now real sentient beings and I hope they enjoy sharing a room with me. They're little organizers made out of old jeans. Hi, I'm back. Hi, it's me. Welcome back to another smidgezz special DIY video. Because you guys showed me so much love in the last DIY room decor video, I thought, why not I give you a part 2? Okay, let's get straight into number 1. Moon and Stars CD Garland. You will need CDs, string or clear thread, scissors, and tape. Or glue. I got this from this thing I saw on Pinterest, which I think is originally a TikTok, and I was like, one day I'm gonna do it. So I'm using this video as a reason to test it and see if it really works. So basically, go ahead and take that first CD and cut out your moon shape. You could actually do like multiple different like phases of the moon if you want, and then do a bunch of different star shapes. You can do a bunch of different stars, you can do the same star. It's up to you. Go ahead and attach those to string, put it at different levels, hang it up. It's pretty straightforward, it's pretty great. That's the key with these DIYs. They're cute and they're easy, and pretty much anyone can do them. So this is what it looks like all hanging up. It's cute. It's also kind of like a sun catcher because when the sun reflects on the CDs, it makes it like all rainbow. Okay, number 2 is the felt name banner. I saw these on TikTok and Pinterest, I think, but in like sorority houses in like America. But I think they're really cute. You can personalize them however you want. If you live in like a uni house or something, it'd be so cute to put these on your doors and stuff. It's a very like friend activity. You should do this with your friends. It's very sweet. Similar to the fruit bunting thing that I did in the last one. There's something about felt that I think there's something about felt. Like, I don't know what it is, but I think like the texture, it just makes it look, I think it just makes everything look cute. If your felt is really thin, I would say get like a piece of cardboard as your base and then put the felt on top. Basically, pick out your base color. I'm gonna make mine relatively simple and only use a few colors. I'm gonna cut out the triangle shape. I would sketch out what you want first so that you know how big everything's gonna be. And then once you've done that, go ahead and cut out your letters. Again, drawing out what you want to cut out on the back. Remember, it's gonna be flipped, so you have to do it backwards. And then cut it out, stick it on using fabric glue. You can use regular glue, but I just have fabric glue on hand and it's fabric, so you could even add like pins and stuff. You can decorate this however you want. You can make it a hanging sign, but I'm just gonna stick it on my wall. And yeah, this is what it looks like. I think it's really sweet. And that moves us on to number 3, creature wall art. This is based on this picture that I saw, and of course I've seen loads of people do like soot sprites. It's very cute. I think most people do it with paint, but I want to do it with paper. One, because I'm very I was gonna say non-committal, that's actually too far. But I know that like I'm gonna change my mind and stuff, so using paper is a great way to be able to move it around. And again, there's something about the texture, like you could use felt again. There really is something about felt. I don't know what it is. And the only thing you need for this, you will need colored paper and googly eyes. Duh. I would sketch out a few little creature, like monster designs. I'm just gonna go ahead with this. I think it's so cute. Just go ahead and cut them out, put little faces on them, put the eyes on, stick them on your wall. And this is what it looks like. Look at these little guys. Comment down below what you think these guys should be called because I'm really bad with names. I think it's, I don't know, it's so cute. They actually live there now. They're now real sentient beings and I hope they enjoy sharing a room with me. Number 4. Okay, we're slightly getting a little bit harder with these now, but this is a star pillow. I already have one. I actually have 2, but I wanted to make one myself because I wanted to give myself that challenge. But I got some yellow fabric. It's actually the same fabric from the Star Jeans tutorial, which you should definitely watch because it's great. For this, you will need your material of choice. Stuffing. You can use scrap fabric, but I went to a recycling plant and got like stuffing for this. You'll also need a zip. It makes it way easier to wash, but this is technically optional. And then for this, I would recommend a sewing machine. You could totally hand sew this, but I fear I want to get this right, so I'm gonna use a sewing machine with the lovely help of my mother. So yeah, step 1, cut out the fabric. Make sure you've got enough. I don't want mine to be massive, like it's just going to be like a throw pillow. Do that twice so you have 2. Sew in the zip, put the pieces together, sewing them all around the edge and turning it inside out. Make sure to pop out those corners and then stuff it with your stuffing of choice. I have my stuffing, so say stuffing one more time. And you have a pillow. You can totally add a face to this, but this is what it looks like. I think it's so cute. I honestly really like these videos because it gives me an excuse to tidy my room. And now we're on to the final one, number 5. If you want more, you just gotta have to beg in the comments, or actually leave like comments of stuff that you've seen that you want me to try. But yeah, idea number 5 is, I have them right here actually. they're little organizers made out of old jeans. This is for my makeup. It's gonna go on my windowsill. Like palettes and stuff can go in here, and then brushes can go on the side, or like palettes can go on the side. Okay, you will need a sewing machine. Is kind of a necessity for this one. So scissors, some extra fabric for the inside if you don't want to use denim again, but you can also just use denim, and obviously some jeans that you want to upcycle, and iron-on interfacing. I had no idea what this was, but my mom really gave me a clutch for this, but it really helps to hold it all together. Step one is to measure and cut out your fabric. I'm going to put on the screen all of the measurements so you can pick like which one you want to make. Okay, step two, following the instructions on your specific iron-on thingy, go ahead and iron that on to all of your pieces of fabric. For the larger one, you'll need to do this for the outer layer piece as well, because it's what basically keeps it structured. It's what holds it up. Okay, step 3. Sew the inside pieces together. Step number 4. Fold the sides together. It should start to come together like a cube. By this point, here's my amazing assistant, my mum, putting it together. Pause. I will say, if you're confused at any point during this one, because it's a little bit more complicated than my other DIYs, I'm gonna leave a link to the tutorial that my mum followed, in case you're not like a visual learner and you need to see it written in words. Okay, once you've done that, you should be ready to attach the bottom of the box. Step number 6 is to sew the bottom piece onto your little cube thing. Next step is just to repeat the same thing with the outer fabric and then turn them the right way out. Now put the inner piece and the outer piece together, and now you're just gonna hem them, so fold them down and sew them together, and then once you roll them out, it creates this cute little, it will look like this. Once you've sewed those pieces together, you just fold it. Do you see? If you're an auditory learner, hope that made sense. If you're a words learner, there's a link in the description. But also if you're a visual learner, look, this is what made it click for me. It's a tube with a base, inside layer, outside layer, you roll it. Do you understand? That's what made sense in my brain. And that's it. I decided to add a few more complicated extra ones in this one to kind of spice things up a little bit, so let me know what you think. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe, of course. Thank you so much for 18k. 19k next, 20k next, what? I'm so glad you guys have been loving the videos recently. I have merch, check it out. It's really cool. It's awesome. I also have style bundles where I can style you. Thank you so much for the support on the website. Love you guys. You're awesome. I will see you next week. Bye. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.